So yes, good morning to you all. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you how to go through this Jupyter Notebook. So in this Jupyter Notebook, we're just going to use it. It's similar to VS Code. It's a recording. I mean, it's a code. It acts like a code edit, though it's not. But so in case I just assume that you have Anaconda already installed on your system, like when you can see on my machine, Anaconda is already installed. If I just search for Anaconda, if I search for Anaconda here, let's see. If I search for Anaconda, like here, you can see we have the Jupyter Notebook, which is the app. There is Anaconda Navigator. Also, in case I don't have it, in case I just don't even search for it, and I just come here under Anaconda, where I have the 64-bit. Here we have some of the instruments that come with Anaconda, where I have the Navigator, we have the PowerShell prompt, we have the Anaconda prompt, we have the Jupyter Notebook, the Spider, and all this. Yeah, this comes within Anaconda after downloading and installing Anaconda successfully. So I'm not going to go over that. I assume you already installed that on your system. So with this Jupyter Notebook, we are going to launch it. So as it's coming up, so please consider subscribing to my channel, like, share. You know, some of these basic ideas, very many people are not certain with them. So in this video, I'm just going to try to show you how you can use it. In case you're a beginner, consider following, consider subscribing, consider sharing, tagging friends, and then maybe liking and commenting. Yeah. So this it's taking quite some good time. It's, you know, maybe my machine is just slow, but I know it's coming up. This Jupyter Notebook. In this case, this is going to work basically with a certain data set, and this data set is the one you're seeing here. This is the data set, which is the diabetes. It's a CSV file, the comma separated value file. So this is one of the files that I'm going to be working with. Yes. I don't know why it's taking all this time. Jupyter Notebook, please come up. In this case, maybe I should have just opened it after some time. So let me just pause the video, then after it has launched up, we are going to see what it starts with. Yeah. So like you can see here, this Jupyter Notebook is launching. Here we have Jupyter Notebook for Anaconda. Yeah, they tell you that this Jupyter Notebook, the Jupyter Lab application, okay, first wait. So it opens within a certain browser. By default, Microsoft Edge is the default browser I have here. So the other one was, it's running within a command prompt. Not the command prompt, in the Jupyter or Anaconda prompt, it's running within. So you can see it's here running. They tell you here, in case you want to access the notebook, open this file in a browser. So you're supposed to open this in a certain browser. then you'll be able to get this. But by default, it just opens in Microsoft Edge in case you're using Windows. Those of Linux, we shall see later. So when I come here, I have a number of files. Like you can see here, I have Jupyter. And this is the notebook, yeah? So in this case, here we have some tabs like upload, where you're able to upload a certain file. We have new, where you're able to create a new text file, a new folder, a new terminal, yeah? So we also have, you can quit, you can log out. So if you browse amongst these folders are basically the ones that exist on your machine. Like, you know, you have documents, you have contacts, you have downloads, you have a number of stuff you have here. So in this case, I already uploaded my data set, the one I showed you before, the one we are going to use, this data set here. It's already uploaded. Yeah, that's some of the data we have inside there, but we shall see it in great details. So, and I also open up some file for testing, basically for testing, yeah. So, and this file is also here. Yeah, so we are going to just go through this file using the basic commands. And the basic commands for this, we're going to see. So we're just getting started with this Jupyter Notebook. In case you didn't know or have any question, you can just put in the comment section below. Yeah. So you see, if I click on this, if I put here my cursor and then I click, it shows me I'm able to edit this file. So I can say maybe this is testing my Jupyter, file. File. So I'm just testing my Jupyter file. Maybe that's the name, so I can rename just by putting here the cursor that shows me it's highlighted in a certain color, gray something. So you can see that I just checked out on Thursday that time, and then so here we have the file. It's like VS Code, because basically I know most of you are more familiar with VS Code, but this is not it. So you can open a new notebook, you can open something, maybe like you can see, open a new window in a dashboard view. Then you can make a copy, you can save as, you can rename, you can save a checkpoint. Yes. So if I come to my edit section, here we have cutting. You can cut cells. First of all, basically this is a cell. This is a cell, and we shall see where I'm able to choose a certain cell. In case I want to create one, I can come here and I create a new cell, which can be of maybe type code or a markdown or raw NBC, convert or heading. So in this case, basically they just advise you to use this markdown for texts to be commented out. Yeah. So in this case, like here we have the run. In case I want to run a specific cell, I just highlight that cell. Maybe I want to run this cell. That's a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. All these different cells. In case I want to run a particular cell, I just select the cell. And maybe select run. Yeah. Like here you can see it is running. In case, let me just try to open up a new notebook. Yeah, let me try to open up a new notebook and see what we have. Try to see this practically. So by default, this is the cell that comes within. Yes, it's a cell. In case I want to rename it, I'm just going to come here, put here my cursor, and maybe, I love my name, so this is going to be maybe Mark. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so I've named my cell. Yeah, now in this case, I want to test it maybe, so I can just say I change the type code, not markdown. In case I put it markdown, you see that this will be just like a commented. This will be something related to a commented, or something related to a comment in a Python. Yeah. So in case I make it a markdown, and then I press 1, in case after selecting this cell, I can press maybe 1, you see, 1, a hashtag comes up, and this hashtag just specifies what font are you willing to use. If I press 2, you see, the size of the hashtag changes. That's a new font. If I press 3, that's also another font. If I press 4 on my keyboard, that's another one. If I press 5, that's another one. If I press 6, that's another one. So basically, this range from 1 to 6. Yeah. Now, if I choose back 1, and maybe I come here in my markdown section, so I'm just going to say maybe I'm testing. Maybe I'm testing my Jupyter. Maybe I'm testing my Jupyter 5. Testing my Jupyter 5. So here, one of the commands we have, I can just press a B in case I want to add a cell below, and I just press A in case I want to add a cell above. Yeah. So in this case I want to add a cell down, so I'll press a B. If I press a B, a new cell is created, and this cell by default just comes as code. So in this case, if I try to type in and maybe I want to print, so yeah, let's say I want to print, I want to print, I'm going to print a string. Maybe I print hello world. Maybe I print hello world. Oh, sorry, that's not the spelling. Maybe hello world, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Then I can use this run button to see if it's really working out. In case we get an error, we'll rectify that. Yeah. So if I run, you see, hello world is printed here. This is basically what we do. It's just like this. It's just super easy. Yeah. Now, after running, a new cell is created by default.